I think you said Victor Echo 2. Victor Echo 2 again. One more time, please.
Victor Echo 2, Alpha Bravo, Italy. Americ, Boston, Italy.
Okay, Victor Echo 2, Alpha Bravo, Italy. Is that correct? Okay, very good there. Victor Echo 2, Alpha Bravo, India. Good morning to you from northern Colorado. My name is Dustin. Dustin is my name, and I got a pretty light signal on you, but nonetheless, good to say hello to you.
Slowly.
Absolutely. The call sign here is Kilo Foxtrot 0, Italy Delta Tango. Kilo Foxtrot 0, Italy Delta Tango. Copy?
I got Foxtrot 0, Delta Echo. I didn't get the rest.
Negative. It's a Kilo Foxtrot 0, Italy Delta Tango. India, Denmark, Tokyo.
Kilo Foxtrot 0, Italy Tango, that's right?
Delta Tango at the end. India, Delta Tango. Copy?
Roger, you're back up to 5-7 now. I got it. Kilo Foxtrot 0, Italy Delta Tango. Roger, you're 5 and 7 now, and my QSB is gone. Roger?
Hey, copy that there. Yeah, you're 5 and 5, 55 here. You're starting to come up now as well. But nonetheless, good to be able to say hello to you from northern Colorado there. Over.
Roger. Thank you very much, sir. I'll put you on the QRZ log. You're the first time I talked to Colorado. I was out there for 29 years. I'm back. And I just got a new radio today. I come 73000. So it's working good. Thank you very much, sir. 73, have a happy new year and see you down the line. Foxtrot,
Hey, good morning, guys.
Hey, very good. 73's all the best and happy new year from Colorado. Victor Echo 2, Alpha Bravo, India from Kilo Foxtrot 0, Italy Delta Tango. Take care.
73, thank you again.
QRZ, Kilo Foxtrot 0, Italy Delta Tango.
Kilo November 6, Zulu Hotel Juliet.
Kilo November 6, Hotel Zulu, or Zulu Hotel Juliet. Good morning from Colorado there, over.
Roger, good morning. You are about 5 and 3 to Northern California, over.
Wow, that is amazing there, Eric. Well, I tell you what, I'm beaming the East Coast, so you're coming in the back of the beam, but I've got you 5 and 7 here into northern Colorado this morning there. Great to hear Northern California, over.
Roger, yes, the band has been back and forth, but it's working for us right now. I know where you are. I lived in Boulder for 10 years, over.
Hey, copy that. Yeah, we're 80 miles east of Fort Collins, just north of Fort Morgan, about 30 miles north of Fort Morgan, 80 miles east of Fort Collins. So, but yeah, good to be able to say hello to you. Like I say, it's kind of unusual to see Northern California coming in the morning time. So that was a good surprise there, Eric, over.
Yeah, Roger, you never can tell. 10 has been kind of quiet in the mornings around here recently, and actually if you look at the maximum usable frequency, it's not supposed to be opening the 10-meter band on the West Coast right now, but here we are, over.
Yeah, exactly. That's only a prediction. That's not a concrete, solidified result. That is only a prediction. So I'm glad that we can be on the other side of the prediction there, I guess, Eric. So, hey, I am live streaming on YouTube right now, so you can come back and see your signal and audio coming back into northern Colorado. Just search the call sign, and you'll be able to see the live stream pop up there, Eric. So good to hear from you. I hope you have a good new year and a good 2024. And looks like we made contact 3 times of last year. So let's see if we can make just as many this year there, Eric. Kilo November 6, Zulu Hotel Juliet from Kilo Fox Zero, India Delta Tango.
Roger, Roger. Thank you for the contact, and you're sounding nice and clear right now. Could be next door. Kilo Foxtrot 0, India Delta Tango from Kilo November 6, Zulu Hotel, Juliet 73.
Hey, 73s, Eric, all the best. And just FYI, I'm on the live stream there. The guy in North Carolina says he can hear you out there in North Carolina. So you're making it out to the East Coast, coast to coast there. So good job there, Eric. Again, take care, 73s.
Roger, Roger. Amazing what 100 watts in a wire can do. Thank you, 73.
Absolutely. QRZ, Kilo Foxtrot 0, Italy Delta Tango.
November 8, Romeo Zulu.
November 8, Romeo Echo Zulu. Good morning to you from northern Colorado. Got you about a 5 and 5 this morning there, Mark. Over. Hey, copy that there, Mark. Copy that. Well, I tell you, you kind of dropped down into the noise, but you came back up there. So, anyhow, good to hear from you. I hope you're having a good New Year so far, and I hope to get you in the logbook again in 2024 there, Mark. November 8, Romeo Echo Zulu from Kilo Fox 0, India Delta Tango. 73's all the best.
Roger, Roger. Have a great time. A storm just moved through behind us now, heading east. So we got a storm behind us. I can't hear Europe anymore. So good to work to the web. 7-3, and we'll see you again. November 8, KF0 IUC.
73's all the best. QRZ, Kilo Foxtrot 0, Italy Delta Tango.
Kilo Golf 4 Hotel Charlie Bravo.
Okay, ending in hotel. Was there a station ending in hotel? Okay, let's do it again, guys. QRZ, Kilo Foxtrot 0, Italy Delta Tango.
American Radio.
For India,
November 3,
Lima,
Whiskey
Romeo.
Yankee Zulu.
Kilo Quebec 4, India Lima Romeo, is that correct?
QSL.
All right, very good. I got you about a 5 and 7 this morning here into northern Colorado. The name is Dustin. Dustin is my name, over.
QSL, this is Dovey, and you're about a 5-9 in North Carolina.
Hey, copy that in North Carolina. Whereabouts in North Carolina?
Troutman, North Carolina, which is near north of Charlotte.
Okay, copy that. Yep, I see it now on the map that my logbook makes a map there if it ever catches up very fast there. But yeah, I see it. My dad lives out on the Outer Banks, out there in Beaufort, North Carolina, and he's also a ham out there on the coast. So just curious to see where we were getting into North Carolina. But we are live streaming on YouTube there, Dovey. We are live streaming. Just search my call sign on YouTube, and you'll see the live stream pop up. And you'll be able to see your signal coming back into Colorado there. But yeah, very good to be able to say hello to you. Looks like this is the first time in the logbook, so very good to be able to get that in the logbook there, Dovey. Over.
QSL, thank you. Thank you for the contact.
Hey, thank you, 73s, and I hope you have a good 2024. And I'm looking forward to putting you in the logbook again there. Kilo Quebec 4, India Lima Romeo from Kilo Fox 0, India Delta Tango. 73s and Happy New Year again.
Whiskey 2, Charlie Sugar, India.
The Whiskey 2.
Tango.
Whiskey 2, Charlie Sugar, India.
Romeo Whiskey.
The Whiskey 2, Charlie Sierra, India. Chuck, good morning to you from northern Colorado. Name here is Dustin.
Okay, real good, Dustin. Nice to hear you. You're 5959 into North Carolina.
Hey, copy that. 5-9. Yeah, I would do 5-9 both ways there. And looks like we've got 40 meter and 20 meters. So good to get a 10 meter sideband in the logbook there now, Chuck. So yeah, good signal coming out of the Carolinas today. and hopefully we'll be able to catch my dad out there on the Outer Banks here shortly. So, but yeah, we are live streaming. I don't know if you heard that. We are live streaming on YouTube for a little bit here this afternoon or this morning. I guess we got 10 minutes till noontime here. So, figured to jump on here this Saturday and just see what we can get on 10 meters there. Over.
Okay, yeah, seems to be working very good for me out west. Do have the beam pointed that way, but only running 100 watts here with the FTDX10. So working pretty good. Great to work you again, Dustin. Thanks for the third band.
Yeah, appreciate it there, Chuck. And yeah, you're 20 over that last time. And yeah, that's what we're running, DX10, 100 watts into a 4-element Yagi. And it is pointed east, though, so that's the only thing that's different about our stations is the antennas are pointed in different directions there, Chuck. But, hey, good to hear from you, and you guys have a good new year, and I hope the best in 2024 for you, and hope to get you in the logbook again and maybe get 4 bands, try to do 4 bands next time. W2CSI from KF0 IDT, 73s, and Happy New Year again.
Okay, Happy New Year, best 73.
Charlie Mike.
Is there a Kilo Quebec 4 Lima Quebec November?
Kilo Quebec 4 Lima Quebec November. Thank you.
Hey, there we go. Kilo Quebec 4. Let me get it in the logbook here. I just saw it in the chat room there, so let me get it in the logbook there. Kilo Quebec 4 Lima Quebec November. Doug out there in North Carolina. Good morning to you from northern Colorado. Over.
And good morning to you, Dustin. Yeah, it's great to hear you. You're coming in 10 over, and love hearing you and seeing your live stream on YouTube. So 73s to you, sir.
Hey, well, I appreciate it. Do you go by Doug, or what do you go by?
Yeah, I go by my middle name. That's Keen, Kilo Echo Alpha November Echo.
All right there, Keen. Okay, we'll get it in the logbook the right way there. That way next time it'll come up with the right way to say hello to you there, Keen. But yeah, I've got you about a 5 and 7. 5 and 7. The band is up and down, but excellent conditions for North Carolina there. So, but yeah. Take care. It looks like we have another North Carolina station lined up there waiting. So anyways there, Keen, good sounding station coming back into Colorado. You have a happy New Year's and a good 2024 and hope to catch you again in the logbook there. Over.
Roger that. Best wishes to you, 73.
Hey, 73 is Kilo Quebec 4, Lima, Quebec, November from Kilo Fox 0, India Delta Tango. Take care, 73s, and all the best.
Kilo Charlie.
Kilo Alpha 1 Echo Fox.
The Kilo Quebec 4, Charlie Mike, good morning to you from Kilo Fox 0, India Delta Tango.
Yeah, QSL, good morning to you. Yeah, I got you at 5'9" here in North Carolina as well. Bands are kind of up and down a little bit, but yeah, you've been peaking around 5'9" here this morning, QSL.
Hey, QSL there, Carl. Let me get this punched in the logbook there before I forget to do that there. Yeah, you're about a 5 and 7, 5 and 8. If you're watching the live stream, you'll see it coming back to you there here shortly. But yeah, it's a good signals, man. We've been getting hit with North Carolina, so I think we've got a direct pipeline into North Carolina this morning there. Over.
Yeah, copy that. Yeah.
Hey, Charlie Delta Fox, do you have any conditions on me?
Sometimes it seems like most of my pipelines go north-south. I get a lot of Canada and South America, and it seems to be rare when I get out west there. Over.
Yeah, very good, very good. Yeah, I actually had a Northern California station come in here just a few minutes ago. So I know I've got conditions out to the West Coast, but I am beaming to the East Coast right now. So, but yeah, good to hear from you. I think we've got a whole pile up of North Carolina at the moment, but nonetheless, good to get you in the logbook this morning there. We've got, 6 more minutes till noontime. So, Kilo Quebec 4, Charlie Mike from Kilo Fox 0, India Delta Tango. Happy New Year, 73s, and hope to catch you in the logbook again.
QSL, hope you have a good New Year, 73.
Kilo Alpha 1 Echo Fox Delta.
The Kilo Alpha 1 Fox Delta. Good morning from northern Colorado. Name is Dustin.
Wow, Dustin, what a beautiful signal. Correction on the call, Kilo Alpha 1 Echo Fox Delta. Name is Jack.
Bradenton, Florida. 59++. Beautiful audio. Back to you.
Hey, very good. Well, I think I got the correction. Kilo Alpha 1 Echo Fox Delta out there in Florida. Yeah, beautiful signal here into northern Colorado this morning. 5 minutes till noontime, so I'm going to have to keep watching the clock so I can make sure I get over to my good afternoon instead of good morning there. But, Jack, you're sounding good. 5-9 coming back into northern Colorado this morning.
Roger, Dustin. Okay, a lot of people trying to get a hold of you. I got your live stream up, so I'm going to be listening. 73, Happy New Year, the best to you and your family. Kilo Alpha 1, Echo Fox Delta Clear, 73.
All right there, Jack. Well, I just the logbook just generated it, and it looks like we worked almost exactly a year ago, January 18th of last year. So good to get you back in January of this year, Jack. So 73 is all the best, and have a good 2024.
Same to you, Dustin. Take care.
73s. QRZ for Kilo Foxtrot 0, India Delta Tango.
Kilo Juliet Uniform Tango, November 2 Uniform Bravo India. November 2 Uniform Bravo India.
Okay, the November 2 Uniform Bravo India. Good morning from northern Colorado. The name is Dustin.
Good morning, Dustin. Name here is Joe, Julia, Oscar, Echo. Once again, another North Carolina. We're right on the coast near the city of Jacksonville, just about halfway between the Virginia and South Carolina borders. Over. You are 5-7. In here, 5-7.
Hey, copy that there, Joe. Yeah, I've got you 5 and 7 as well. 57. Know exactly where Jacksonville is. My dad lives out in Beaufort, North Carolina, so just down the road from you. So good to be able to see the signals are starting to bounce around out into North Carolina. We've got a direct pipeline right now for you guys. So good to hear you, Joe. November 2, Uniform Bravo, India. Thanks for coming back to us and saying hello. You have a happy new year, and hope to catch you again in the logbook here in 2024 there. Over.
Very good, Dustin. We're located in Swan for only about 20 minutes from your dad. Very good. You're 5-7, 5-8 now, nice and clear. You have a great day. We're doing 40 watts with a...
Hey, Charlie Delta Fox, do you have a copy on this guy too?
India clear.
Okay, very good there, Joe. November 2, Uniform Bravo, India. Again, 73s. Thanks for coming in and saying hello, and you have a good time and a good 2024 from Kilo Fox 0, India Delta Tango. QRZ.
Whiskey 1, Oscar Kilo Whiskey Mobile.
Okay, I think it was a Whiskey 1, Oscar Whiskey November Mobile. Is that correct?
Whiskey 1, Oscar Kilo Whiskey Mobile. Go ahead.
Okay, there we go. Whiskey 1, Oscar Kilo Whiskey Mobile. A good sounding mobile station this morning here into northern Colorado. I've got 2 minutes before, so I can still say good morning. And I've got you about a 5 and 7 there. Over.
Roger. Got you the same here. 5-7. I'm in northeast Virginia traveling as we speak. I'm in the mobile traveling from Connecticut where I was visiting family, headed to Charleston, South Carolina, back to the home QTH. Go ahead.
Hey, very good. Well, I believe, is this Paul? Is that what you go by, is Paul?
Roger. Yes, sir. How about you?
All right there, Paul. Well, the name here is Dustin. Dustin is my name. And, yeah, very good sounding mobile in motion. I just picked up that term the other day when I was talking to a JA station, and he kept saying I was mobile in motion. So I like using that term now. You are mobile in motion. That is great, Paul. What kind of mobile radio you got running?
I'm running the Yaesu FT891 in my Jeep Wrangler, and I'm using an old leftover 102-inch stainless steel whip, all done up nice on the back of the truck. It's left over from my 11-meter days. Aye.
Well, I tell you what, I do the same thing. I have an FT891, and I have an old Hustler antenna that I use, and I've got it trimmed down for 10 meter, and I can tune it for, I can talk on 15, 12, and 10 on that antenna. So pretty good. 15 meters, the SWR is a little high, but 12 and 10, it's absolutely perfect. So I know exactly what you're doing there, Paul. Sounding great. 5.7 with the mobile in motion coming back into northern Colorado. So, hey, you motor safe, and get home safely. And I hope to do it again another time, and you have a good 2024 there. Whiskey 1, Oscar, Kilo Whiskey in the mobile from Kilo Fox 0, India Delta Tango.
Roger. Thank you so very much. You as well. 7-3s, Happy New Year. Sounding great in Colorado. Loving it. Enjoy the DX and then the talking. We'll catch you again. Whiskey 1, Oscar, Kilo Whiskey.
73s. QRZ for Kilo Foxtrot 0, Italy Delta Tango. Live streaming on YouTube. Just search the call sign. You'll see the live stream pop up.
November X-Ray 4, India Delta Tango.
Was there a November X-Ray 4?
Oh, Juliet. November X-Ray 5, Delta X-Ray, over.
Okay, well, November 5 Delta X-Ray?
I'll try it again. It's a tongue twister. November X-Ray 5 Delta X-Ray.
Okay, I got it. I heard it. There was someone right there next to you, and every time I'd say something, and they came back. November X-Ray 5 Delta X-Ray, top of the afternoon from northern Colorado.
Okay, Dustin. Very good. Okay, I have to ask you a question. Where is Stoneham or Stoneham next to, over?
Okay, yeah, Stoneham, Colorado. The best way to just tell you where it's at, we're 80 miles east of Fort Collins, Colorado. But if you're kind of familiar with northeast Colorado, we are directly north of Fort Morgan, Colorado, about 30 miles north of Fort Morgan or Brush, Colorado. Or we're about 28 miles west of Sterling, Colorado. It is I don't even know if it's a one-horse town anymore. I think that horse died away. So I think it's only got a post office and about 17 people that live in Stoneham, the actual part of Stoneham. And so it really isn't a town. It's just a zip code, if that makes sense. Over.
Oh, I got it. You're 5'9" plus, by the way. No, I'm in Virginia, a town called Chesterfield. I'm about 20 miles southwest of Richmond, close to Amelia. The reason why I'm asking is I moved out here about 3 years ago. I'm originally from Firestone, Colorado, so I know exactly where you're at. I moved there in 2004, and that was a one-horse town. And I had people tell me 80504 area code didn't exist. It was Longmont, that Firestone was not there, over.
Well, I tell you what, they're eating their words now. I'm telling you that, because Firestone is huge. But yeah, basically now. So if you're familiar with the area, in the last 5 years, basically the front range from Fort Collins to Denver, you drive I-25 and you don't leave anything. It's just one big metropolis now, from Fort Collins to Denver, and then from Denver down to Colorado Springs. So basically from Colorado Springs to Fort Collins is just one big metropolis now. And then you start coming out east. So you got all the small towns like Windsor and Severance and Wiggins and Erie and Kingsburg, and all of those little small towns that were at one time just one-horse towns are now big booming metropolis or municipalities. I mean, they're huge. Kingsburg is a best example, and Wiggins is another good example. The population boom in those two little small towns have, they're almost equal to all the little small towns now out here, like Fort Morgan and now. So I think Wiggins' population is growing to pretty close to like 8,000, 9,000 now, when it was like 1,500, 6 years ago. So big old growth boom out here in Colorado there, over.
Oh, man, wow. Yeah, well, I used to commute from Firestone down to Centennial for work. I did that for about 7 years, and 3 years after that, I took another job, and I
Hey, good to see you back in there, Cactus Jack. And the Ham I Am, good to know that we're making it to New Hampshire.
Really, in 3 years, it grew that much, over.
Yeah, it's absolutely mind-boggling. It's funny because we only make it to the Front Range, every now and then, and it's amazing just to see the progression of growth coming east. And I actually have a feeling that we're far enough out that I don't think we'll have any effects of it. But I'm sure we'll start seeing some development, start pushing further east out into this countryside. I think we're the only thing that's saving us is there's really no water in the ground out here on the high plains. So they've got to follow the river. Most of the development will follow that river bottom. So we're pretty well safe out here until they realize how to get to the water. But I don't know. It's pretty crazy. So, but yeah, that's where we're at. That's where Stoneham is at. The nearest town, I'm actually located between New Raymer and Stoneham. Out here in the countryside, we do live on 160 acres, so we are pretty isolated from pretty much everything there, over.
Okay, very good. KF0IDT NX5DX. Very good. Well, it was sure a pleasure to meet you. I heard you calling, and I logged you on QRZ, and I was, use you for info on QRZ before I logged you, and I'm like, okay, where is that? But very good, interesting. Yeah, I know. I moved here in 2004 from Albuquerque, New Mexico. And I chose Firestone because it was still pretty remote. It wasn't the Thornton, Westminster, so on and so forth. I didn't want that. I wanted to get away from that. Where I was on the West Mesa, New Mexico, I thought it was already overpopulated. So, and I moved prior to that. I moved from Los Angeles County, so you could just imagine. So wow, unbelievable. Yeah, 2004 there was nothing there, but my community. Which is about 2.5 miles east of I-25, and then other than that, it was Longmont, and that's where we got to go shopping. And of course, we had a turkey farm. It used to be County Road 24, but it turned into Firestone Boulevard. So it was growing, but but not as much as you're saying. I mean, it started, but then again, we left right around the COVID beginning of the COVID era, so you could imagine. All right, that's it. Well, my goodness, it was sure a pleasure to hook up with you. I'm glad the band worked for us while we had it. And man, I'll look for you down the log somewhere else. I don't know what else would work for us except for probably this band and a few of the higher HF bands, but I will look for you. I got you logged on QRZ, and I hope we meet again. KF0IDT NX5DX.
Hey, very good there, very good. Well, yeah, good little QSO there, and I don't know if you're aware of it. You can click that. There's a link on my QRZ page that'll take you to my YouTube channel, and I am live streaming on YouTube, and you can go back to and rewind it there and see your signal coming back into Colorado there again. So November X-Ray 5 Delta X-Ray, good chatting with you. I hope to do it again and get you in the logbook again. Looks like this is the first time. So good to get you here on 2024 there. So anyways, again, November X-Ray 5 Delta X-Ray 73s, Happy New Year, and great little QSO from Kilo Fox Zero, India Delta Tango.
Roger, Dustin. Have a wonderful afternoon and have fun. And thank you very much for plugging QSO. It's all yours, sir. Thank you.
Hey, thank you, 73s. The Kilo Juliet 3 station.
Kilo 3 Juliet Whiskey Bravo.
Kilo 3 Juliet Whiskey Bravo. Good afternoon from northern Colorado. The name here is Dustin.
Yeah,
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, Dustin. Been listening to you for a few minutes there. Up there in northern Colorado. Great afternoon here in Maryland on the eastern shore. Getting a little bit of rain here, but we're enjoying it.
Hey, copy that there. Well, I tell you what, you got a fine signal coming back into Colorado from Maryland there this afternoon. I got you about a 5.7, 5.8 there, and great to be able to say hello, and looks like this is the first time in the logbook, so good to be able to get you in the logbook for the first time there, over.
Yes, sir, Dustin. You're coming in here, you sound like you're next door to me. Your signal is very strong, and your voice is nice and clear here. Pleasure making the trip to Colorado. I'm sure there's a line waiting to get in there and touch base with you. God bless. Happy 2024 to you. Kilo 3, Juliet, Whiskey Bravo. We'll be clear on your final.
All right there, John. Well, hey, I appreciate you stopping in and saying hello to us there from Maryland, and you as well. Have a good rest of your afternoon, a good 2024, and I hope to catch you in the logbook again sometime down the road. Kilo 3, Juliet, Whiskey Bravo, from Kilo Fox 0, India Delta Tango. Take care and all the best. QRZ for Kilo Fox 0, India Delta Tango.
Kilo Juliet 4,
0, India Delta Tango. This is Kilo Quebec 4, Kilo Juliet 6.
Okay, there's a Kilo Juliet 4.
Uniform Quebec Tango. Kilo Juliet 4, Uniform Quebec Tango. Roger.
Okay, we got it. Kilo Juliet 4, Uniform Quebec Tango. Good afternoon from northern Colorado. The name here is Dustin. Dustin is my name, over.
Real fine there, Dustin. Thanks for taking the call. My name is Mark, Mike Alpha Romeo Charlie, here on the east coast of Florida, real close to the Kennedy Space Center, working a Kenwood TS2000 and just 100 watts on a vertical IMAX antenna. So after you're making the trip out your way, then back to you.
Hey, very good, Mark. Very good. Well, I've got you going anywhere from a 5.5 to a 5.7. So we'll say 5.7 into northern Colorado this morning, Mark. And or this afternoon, it's 12 minutes after noon, so I'm still trying to get switched over to my afternoon time. But yeah, good to hear you coming in from the east coast of Florida. I've got a good friend that lives out there on the Space Coast as well. Kilo Zulu 4, Mike Kilo Juliet. I believe he's out in the semi still. He's an over-the-road trucker, but he lives out on the Space Coast. But anyways, there, Mark, and his name's Mark too, by the way. So that's kind of cool. But anyways, good to hear from you, and glad that you stopped in, and it looks like this is the first time in the logbook. So good to get you in the logbook there, over.
Real fine there, Dustin. Yeah, I've been working on my the 12 days of Christmas for 2023 here. So happy to see you're using the QRZ logbook, and I'll put you in there as soon as we get off. And hey, great looking YouTube site and great looking webpage there. So hey, Dustin, thanks again for taking my call a little bit after 2 o'clock in the afternoon here on the east coast of Florida. Got over a rainy morning and a bright sunny day now, so west of the weekend should be real good. So hey, thanks again, Dustin, and I'll jump out of the way. Kilo Juliet 4, Uniform Quebec Tango. 7-3 and good luck.
Hey, 73's Mark, and yeah, enjoy that weather, because it's 30 degrees at the moment here and a little bit of wind, and they say it's supposed to snow, but who knows anymore if what the weatherman's going to say is going to be true or not. So we'll see. We'll see if it's going to snow when it snows. That's what I say. But hey, Mark, thanks for stopping in. Sounding good as always. Kilo Juliet 4, Uniform Quebec Tango, from Kilo Fox 0, India Delta Tango. Happy New Year's, and hope to catch you again.
Roger there, Dustin. Happy New Year to you. 7-3, good luck. Bye-bye.
73's QRZ for Kilo Foxtrot 0, Italy Delta Tango. Also live streaming on YouTube. Just get on YouTube, search my call sign, and you'll find the live stream.
Kilo Fox 0, 3, Quebec Tango. This is Kilo Quebec 4.
This is Kilo 4, Delta Charlie Hotel, over.
Okay, I think I have a Kilo 3, Quebec, November. Is that correct?
Roger, KF0, IDT, K3QQN. Name is Jim. I'm in Virginia Beach.
Hey, good afternoon to you, Jim, out there in Virginia Beach. From northern Colorado. The name here is Dustin. Dustin is my name. And good signal coming out of Virginia Beach this afternoon, over.
Roger, you too, Dustin. Name is Jim, Juliet India Mike, and you're 5657 on the S meter, but Q5 copy, nice strong signal coming in from Colorado on the East Coast today. It's raining here in Virginia Beach.
All right, we'll see you in a bit there, CDF.
Center of Virginia and out through the mountains. Looks like on the VDOT cameras that they had some snow on the highway there out west of us, but it's raining here. Temps right around 52, I guess. So it's a nice afternoon, actually. It's 14, 15 hours here. KF0 IDT K3QQN.
Okay, very good there, Jim. Well, 20 over on your signal that last over. So that'll tell you how good of a signal you got coming back into Colorado. And yeah, we're looking for some of that stuff as well. I don't know. I'm thinking it's going to be more southern Colorado and into Kansas than up here in northern Colorado this time. But we do have a slight chance of getting some of that winter weather again. But you know, we're kind of more used to it than you guys out there on the East Coast. So I feel for you guys every time it starts snowing and get an ice storm. And man almighty, I think we're a little bit more prepared for it out here than you guys are. So I do hope you guys stay safe in that winter weather happening for you, Jim.
Yeah, thanks, Dustin. Well, I'm staying in today if I can. I don't do fire rescue anymore. I did years ago, and yeah, we've had some bad weather here off and on. One of the last times it froze up here, boy, it was a real mess. We had a lot of calls, and went out there and tried to walk on the road and slid around pretty good. But I grew up in western Pennsylvania, Dustin, so I'm used to that kind of weather you guys got out there. So it didn't faze me too bad. The biggest problem here is people don't know how to drive in it. And you're right, we don't have this removal equipment that you guys probably got out there. So it is more of a problem for us here on the East Coast. I'm 8 miles inland from the Atlantic Ocean, Dustin, and 8 miles south of the Chesapeake Bay. The Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel comes over and terminates up north of me here in Virginia Beach. Of course, we go across there whenever we have to go up north out of state for any reason or up on the eastern shore. I don't travel that much anymore. I used to go around quite a bit, but getting older now. Thanks for the 20 over. Well, I wish I could give you more. You sound like you're 20 over, that's for sure. I'm running the IC 7300, a ALS 1306, and a Carolina Windham antenna through the tuner. And like I say, it's raining a little harder here now, and the wind's going to pick up, they say, in about an hour. And I'm watching the fire department out here on the interstate with a guy that looks like he hit the Jersey wall out here. So, yeah, it's one of those days. KF0IDT, K3QQN.
All right there, K3QQN, KF0IDT. Well, Jim, let me tell you, thank you for your service in the fire department there. Absolutely. Was it a volunteer or were you a paid?
No, I was volunteer. I started at 18, quit running some 40 years later, but I had breaks in it, active duty.
Okay, yeah, copy that there, Jim. Well, I appreciate it. And, yeah, if anybody's listening and they're interested, I encourage them to go set in a volunteer firefighting meeting and just check it out and see if you're interested. And Jim, I do thank you for that. I was I haven't been for about 2 years active now, but since 2003, I've been a volunteer firefighter as well. So I know all of the things that you mentioned there, plus many more. And yeah, the late nights slipping on the road with an accident scene in front of you, it's not a thing that I like to remember for sure. So, but no, I got out of the fire department for some reasons that were political and I didn't agree with. So we hung it up. And I miss it every day. I'll tell you that, Jim. I'll sit here and listen to the calls come out, and I still have the urge of jumping up and try to find my bunker gear and take off out the door. But maybe one day when the change of guard happens, maybe I'll go back into it. But Jim, I do want to thank you for your service in that. That is awesome. And like I say, anybody that's listening that isn't or wants to, or just go find a volunteer fire department. Everybody's hurting. Every volunteer fire department is hurting right now for volunteers. So I encourage anybody to go out and try it and help the community. But Jim, I do thank you there. Over.
Well, thanks very much, Dustin. Well, thank you for yours. And yeah, I had that experience with politics too a couple times. I started volunteers when I was 18 and continued on through, that was in 1966. So I continued on through the year 2000, and so I haven't run since then. So 24 years ago I stopped. Medical problem for me, Dustin. I made paramedic in 90 and ran paramedic for 10 years. The paid guys here, we have a paid fire department in Virginia Beach now. It's totally paid. They don't even, the union has stopped the volunteers from even running except for one department, and that's the support unit up at our Company 8. And that's an all-volunteer unit, and I think they've got a company they can man up if they want to. Well, I haven't fought fire for years. I'm in my mid-70s.
Uh-oh. Conditions are moving.
And I can't listen here for rescue either. So rescue is separate here, Justin. But we're on 800. You can listen to it on Broadcastify or any of the other scanner program from out there if you want to. We run about 60,000 calls a year on the EMS side only. Fire runs about 80% of their calls to medical calls. So they're very, very busy. And in the winter months and everything, fire calls ramp up too. So they're splitting their efforts between running medical and fire, and so it's very busy. And I've even run into a couple situations I had to do something with after I officially but paramedic expired about 20 years ago, I guess. I had 3 years valid after I quit running. But anyway, yeah, I did Air Force and Navy. I was in during Vietnam, although I didn't go. And did the Navy and retired here at Louisiana.
Oh, it's falling out.
So, Justin, I know there's a lot of guys probably want to talk to you. So let me turn it over to K3QQS.
Okay, very good, Jim. Very good. Well, I tell you what, conditions have started to move out. They're doing their afternoon move time there, Jim, so you really dropped out. So I really hope you still have a copy on me. you dropped down to about a 5 and 3. So I hope you still have a copy on me there, Jim. I am going to say 73s just because the conditions are on the move out. But very, very glad to be able to say hello and meet you and make the contact with you there, Jim. And we will definitely be listening for your call sign in the near future, and maybe on another band, and we'll be able to continue our QSO there. But hey, thank you for your service in the Air Force and Navy as well. Thank you. I don't think I could give you enough thanks for serving our country there, Jim. Kilo 3, Quebec, November, from Kilo Fox 0, India Delta Tango. Happy New Year, and I hope to catch you again there, over. Okay, 73s, Jim, 73s, and I know conditions are on the way out, but let's see what else we got. QRZ for Kilo Foxtrot 0, India Delta Tango.
Man, did we have a solar flare? It was like just got completely wiped out. Yeah, it don't look like there's any solar flares. That's weird. I mean, it just flat out went away. Alright. I guess maybe move somewhere else. I don't know. We'll give it a few more calls here and we'll see what we got.
CQ10 meter. Hello, CQ, CQ10, CQ10 meter. Here is Kilo Foxtrot 0, Italy Delta Tango. Kilo Foxtrot 0, Italy Delta Tango. Kilo Fox 0, Italy Delta Tango, calling CQ 10 meter.
Just like that. 10 meters said no more. Let's chase this signal here. Oh yeah, see? South America. That's my my good cue of conditions are moving.
Yeah, I'd like to hear about Cycle 19 sometimes, Al. 7:30.
That guy sounds like he's on backscatter. I bet he's from Colorado. Yep, K0JU. He's over in, I think he's in Loveland.
Doug, this is KO4GYQ. I'm looking.
Yeah. Doug over in Loveland, K0JU.
Hey, Doug, looking for KOJU. This is KO4GYQ.
Okay, give it to me again.
KO4GYQ. Kilo Oscar 4 Golf Yankee, Quebec. My name is Jimmy.
Jimmy, good to hear you again. Gee, I just could not get it. It wasn't there, Jimmy. Florida's been in and out of it. But good to hear you. I look forward to way to be helpful.
Yeah, that's complete backscatter. Wow.
Good to hear from you, Jimmy. KO4GYQ.
I've actually talked to Doug a few times on 10 meter, 3 times on 10 meter. Wow. And once on 6 meter.
Okay, well, I guess that's pretty good with 10 watts. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, it's doing fine. I mean, So it is the band. It's the band that's stable. You know, 5 and 5, 5 and 6 all the time. I guess.
Yep, I understand. Well, it's good talking to you. I recognized you and wanted to say hello. So I hope you have a good New Year's in '73.
Roger, roger, Jimmy. You have a good evening down there. We'll catch you next time down the log. AM4GYQ, say 0JU73.
1 Alpha Queen, Kilo 1.
Or do anything like that. You just set it up and away you go.
They are directional, aren't they? It's to you, is that correct?
BWZ, any copy? Did Tom come up here? Is he still on 15, Fuzzy? And what are you hearing so far?
Looks like we got the activity group getting set up on 24970 here. But that's about all I see happening on 12.
Okay, Tom, Pat is finally on hfqso.com, and he's going to help us today. See, on 12 and 10, it is very, very tough.
Yeah.
Let's see. Nancy 3, Victor, Whiskey Victor Bravo.
Oh, look, there's another signal here. Let's see what's going on down here. Switch antennas. Lots of noise. Let's go to 15 meter.
This is Whiskey Echo 4 Delta X-Ray, QRZ.
Kilo Whiskey 4, Echo Sierra.
Was there a Kilo Whiskey 4 Tango station?
A Kilo Whiskey 4, Echo Sierra.
Kilo Whiskey 4 Echo Sierra, you are 5454 into Park Kilo 0213 and Kilo 3424, QSL?
QSL, you're about a 5-5 Georgia.
Copy the 5-5 into Georgia, sir. Thank you for hunting today, and I hope you had a Happy New Year, 73. This is Whiskey Echo 4, Delta X-Ray, QRZ.
Whiskey 5, Lima Golf Kilo.
Is there a Whiskey 0 station in that mess? Station starting with Whiskey?
Whiskey 5, Lima Golf Kilo.
Whiskey 5, Lima Golf Kilo. You are a 5252 into Park Kilo 0213 and Kilo 3424, QSL?
QSL, you're a 5858 into Georgia. Thanks for the park.
Roger, roger. Thanks for the 58 into Georgia. This is Whiskey Echo 4. Photo, I come here.
November 4, Lima Bravo.
And listening.
Kilo Fox 0, India Delta Tango.
Station starting with November.
November 4, Juliet, Lima Bravo.
November 0 station, complete your call. November 0, Mike Alpha Oscar, you're a 5656 into Park Kilo 0213 and Kilo 3424, QSL. Thanks for the 5-6 into Minnesota, and I hope you have a Happy New Year, 73.
Whiskey Alpha to Charlie Zulu Radio.
This is Whiskey Echo 4 Delta X-Ray, QRZ.
Kilo Fox 0, India Delta Tango.
Radio.
Yeah, I'm sorry, there are way too many of you guys coming at once. Let's go a little bit slower so that maybe I'll make a call out of it.
Kilo Fox 0, India Delta Tango.
Whiskey Delta 5 station, complete your call. Roger, Roger. Here, 5656 into Park Kilo 0213 and Kilo 3424. And let me verify, Whiskey Delta 5, Alpha Foxtrot Romeo, QSL. Happy New Year, 73. All right, let's do this again. Whiskey Alpha 4, Delta X-ray, come nice and slow. What's your calls?
Whiskey Golf 4,
Kilo Fox 0, India Delta Tango.
Whiskey Delta 2, Lima.
There's a Whiskey Delta 2 station. Complete your call.
Whiskey Delta 2, Lima.
Whiskey Delta 2, Lima. You're a 5454 into Park Kilo 0213 and Kilo 3424. QSL?
What was that second part number?
Kilo 3424. Kilo 3424. Hey, thanks for hunting. Have a Happy New Year, and thanks for New York, 73. This is Whiskey Echo 4 Delta X-ray. QRZ.
Kilo Fox 0, India Delta Tango.
All right, station ending in India Delta Tango.
Kilo Foxtrot 0, Italy Delta Tango.
All right, Kilo Foxtrot 0, India Delta Tango. You are a 5959 into Park Kilo 0213 and Kilo 3424. QSL?
Hey, QSL, I got you 5 and 5, 55 here into northern Colorado this afternoon. Over.
Very good. Appreciate that, northern Colorado. Yeah, you're off the side over our beam. Otherwise, I'm sure you'd be 5'9 plus. So thanks for hunting today, 73. Have a wonderful day.
Hey, 73s and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you as well. This is Whiskey Echo 4 Delta X-ray, QRZ.
Kilo Delta 9, Mike Delta 5. Charlie Zulu Radio.
Station ending in Charlie Zulu Radio.
Okay, guys, my microphone for the live stream is getting killed by 15 meters, so I might not do much chatting over the stream. It might just be all on the on air there. But let's see what we got on 15 meter. I was getting up to that was the Pacific Northwest there, that POTA. So see what we got here on 15, I guess.
Is this frequency occupied? Is this frequency in use? KF0 IDT. CQ15, CQ15, CQ15 meter. Hello, CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ15, CQ15 meter. Here is Kilo Foxtrot 0, Italy Delta Tango. Kilo Foxtrot 0, Italy Delta Tango, calling CQ15 meter.
Kilo Quebec 4, Charlie Delta Fox.
Hey, there he is, Kilo Quebec 4, Charlie Delta Fox. I was really hoping to hear you there on 10 meter earlier, but we got you here on 15. What's going on?
I was just sitting here with the wind blowing and the rain pouring down on top of us there, but every time I tried down there on 10 meter, every time I was about ready to key up somebody bigger that came up, so I just sit still here.
Hey, that's all right. That's all right. Well, I got you a good signal here into northern Colorado on 15 meters, so that's all that counts. And yeah, I don't know how much longer I'll be out on the live stream. I wasn't going to do one today, and I figured, heck with it. We'll fire it up and see what we can do. And looks like just over an hour now. So yeah, I don't know how much longer we'll be out here.
Roger on that. Yeah, it's pouring down rain here, so I wasn't sure how much I was going to get done to, being able to be on the radio, but
Okay, yeah, I just lost you there, so yeah, it's just the band conditions, I guess. But how you feeling? You feeling okay today?
Yeah, I'm feeling better.
bug yesterday?
It's going around. It's definitely making its rounds. That's for sure. So, all righty. Well, I'm gonna do a few more calls here and see what we got, and maybe call it a day here for a while. But I don't know. We'll see. But good to hear you here on 15 meter. Kilo Quebec 4, Charlie Delta Fox, Kilo Fox 0, India Delta Tango.
All righty. 73. We'll talk to you on the phone later, a little bit later.
All righty. Yeah, we're going to head over to the stock show tomorrow, so I'll give you a call here later on this afternoon.
Okay.
Yeah, not a problem there, Ryan. KF0IDT, QRZ for Kilo Fox 0, India Delta Tango.
Kilo Charlie 3, India Mike Echo.
The Kilo Charlie 3,
Kilo Charlie 3, India Mike Echo, India Mike Echo.
Okay, Kilo Charlie 3. Why did I put Victor? Oh, it's right next to the Charlie there. Kilo Charlie 3, India Mike Echo. Good afternoon from northern Colorado. The name here is Dustin.
Very nice to meet you, Dustin. Name here is Rob. QTH is Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and we have a little bit of white stuff on the ground. Back to you.
Hey, very good there, Rob. Well, you got a little bit more than we do. We might get a little bit of snow this weekend. I'm not too sure if we will or not. All I know is we'll get the cold and the wind. That is the guarantee. But the precip, I don't know yet. We're still trying to determine if we're going to get snow or not. But the wind and cold are definitely going to be here tomorrow or the end of this weekend there. But Rob, I've got you about a 5 and 7, 57 this afternoon here into northern Colorado. The name is Dustin. Dustin is my name, and we're located 80 miles east of Fort Collins. Over.
Roger, the North of Fort Collins. Yeah, what about the same here? I'll give you 5-7 both ways.
Hey, we'll do 5-7 both ways. That's not a problem. I'll take it. That's good there, especially here on 15 meter. I'm just sitting here watching my SWR meter, and I'm thinking I still haven't found my problem on my 15 meter. Well, it would be my 40 meter leg of my fan dipole. I'm robbing 15 meters off of that 40 meter leg. So I still haven't got it figured out, it looks like, because my SWRs keep bouncing around. So I don't know. Anyways, Rob, good to say hello to you. Good to get you in the logbook for the very first time, and I hope you have a good new year, and I hope to catch you again down the road there. Over.
Roger. Thank you. Have a very healthy and happy New Year. And 73, my friend. Talk to you soon.
Hey, 73s, Rob. All the best. Got the microphone working back. Hey, Ryan. Yeah, that's cool, man. I figured you hang it out enough that give you the standard moderator there. 6 Kilo 2, Echo Bravo, Ebe. Hey, thank you for stopping in and from South Korea. That's awesome. We just like to do a little live streaming every now and then and see what we can find. It's been a while since I heard any South Korea. Usually it's on 10 meters or 15 meters. So, again, thanks for stopping in. But I'm thinking I'm going to call it the live stream. It was just going to be a short one. I figured I would do just to see what was on 10 meter there and
get the live stream promoted a little bit more. I guess that yesterday's was an awesome little live stream. I think a lot of people learned a lot of new things, a lot of helpful tips and stuff. So that's the whole purpose of being out here, is to help everybody and do it. Yeah, I was just about to call it a night and got the notification he went live. So I hung out until, it was probably 12:30 my time. So it was still late, but he did it the night before last too, and it was even later. So, but he's doing it as soon as he gets off work. So he's been working late. But yeah, I was the late show with Greg last night. It was a good one, and but yeah, I think I'm gonna call it quits here. I've got a few things I've got to get taken care of before tomorrow's trip to the National Western Stock Show. So I've got to get some things done. But thanks again, guys, for hanging out, watching, making contacts, and every day is a learning curve, and I think it just gets better and better every day. So yeah, it's definitely great for the graveyard shift. And 73s, Jack, thanks for stopping in and hanging out. Yeah, you D-Star DMR, make contact pretty much anywhere, anytime there, Ebe. So, all right, guys, take care. 73s, have a safe and wonderful rest of the weekend. If you're into the RTTY, the RTTY contest is this weekend. I elected not to do it just for the fact that I knew I had some other things going on this weekend. But all right, guys, take care, 73s, and we'll catch you on the next round.